Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Xiao Zhan's panic proves how much he owes Yang Zi and how much he protects Li Qin. Xiao Zhan's acting career is like a roller coaster with ups and downs, sometimes peaks and sometimes valleys. He went from an unknown little role to a star that everyone is paying attention to. Behind this glamorous and beautiful, there are so many unknown bitterness and struggles. Especially his relationship with Yang Zi and Li Qin, which makes people feel a lot of emotion. Today, let's talk about Xiao Zhan's panic, his debt to Yang Zi and his protection of Li Qin. 6 years ago, Xiao Zhan was still a newcomer who played a supporting role on the street, but he didn't expect to become a hot star now. Along the way, he has always had a woman who silently supports him, Li Qin. The tacit understanding of 5 collaborations has made their relationship deeper. As Xiao Zhan's popularity soared, the outside world's attention began to focus on his relationship with Yang Zi and Li Qin. Especially after the broadcast of The Rest of Your Life, the turmoil on the internet made Xiao Zhan feel extremely anxious, as if a sudden storm could drag him into the vortex at any time. The relationship between Xiao Zhan and Li Qin is really a commendable friendship. Every collaboration is an opportunity for growth. Li Qin is like his guardian angel, accompanying him through many difficult times. But as Xiao Zhan's reputation grew, scandals and gossip followed, and Li Qin became the target of public criticism. The attacks on the internet came like a tide, which made people heartbroken. Faced with this, Xiao Zhan chose to stand up and protect Li Qin. He always clarified the rumors at the first time and tried his best to block the attacks from the internet for her. Such a move not only reflects his cherishment of Li Qin, but also his sense of responsibility as a public figure. It is conceivable that in the face of such tremendous pressure, Xiao Zhan's heart is actually tormented. He knows that his cooperation with Yang Zi is an important step in his comeback, but it makes Yang Zi an innocent victim. In an interview, when Xiao Zhan was asked about cyberbullying, his eyes revealed deep worry and fear. At that moment, his mood seemed to be weighed down by heavy stones, and he couldn't breathe. For him, the price of fame is to bear these invisible pressures and responsibilities. With the popularity of The Rest of Your Life, Xiao Zhan's career seems to have reached a new peak. This joy was soon overwhelmed by the outbreak of the 227 incident. Negative comments on the internet came like a tide, and former supporters became critics, and Xiao Zhan's heart seemed to be torn apart. He used to be sunny and cheerful, but now he is shrouded in a heavy shadow. The occurrence of the 227 incident made Xiao Zhan feel unprecedented loneliness and helplessness. His friends dared not to communicate with him openly anymore, and some even became his enemies. This huge gap made him heartbroken, as if he had fallen from heaven to hell overnight. The laughter and joy of the past were now only indifference and accusations in this storm. Xiao Zhan's psychological defenses were completely broken. He began to have a strong fear of online comments, and even when he heard about negative comments, his eyes showed deep tension and uneasiness. At that moment, his fragility and helplessness were exposed, which was distressing. As a public figure, Xiao Zhan has been trying to maintain his positive image and try his best to meet the expectations of fans and audiences. However, in the face of overwhelming negative comments and ruthless accusations, he also has a helpless side. This invisible pressure is like a mountain, pressing on his heart, making it difficult for him to breathe. In the center of the storm, Xiao Zhan began to question his own value and ability. He tried to recall every bit of his journey, trying to find some comfort and strength from it. However, every time when he faced the mirror alone in the dead of night, the uneasiness and fear in his eyes could not be concealed. These negative voices lingered like a spell, echoing in his ears all the time. He tried to relieve the pain in his heart by talking to friends and family, but these deep-seated anxieties and self-doubts could not be easily erased. Faced with these troubles, he had to learn to find strength in fragility and seek breakthroughs in helplessness. Despite this, Xiao Zhan still chose to face it bravely. Because he understood that only by overcoming the fear in his heart could he stand firm in this storm. He began to adjust his mentality, trying to turn negative comments into motivation to move forward, and prove his strength and value with practical actions. He believed that as long as he persevered, there would be a rainbow after the storm one day. In this process, he was not only fighting against the doubts of the outside world, but also fighting against the fragility of his heart. Xiao Zhan told us with practical actions that even in the center of the storm, we must face it bravely and move forward strongly. After experiencing the turmoil of the 227 incident, Xiao Zhan showed a more mature side in his new work The Sea in My Dream. He became more cautious in his attitude towards Li Qin, trying to avoid hurting her again. During the promotion period, he no longer mentioned emotional scenes easily, and rarely even mentioned Li Qin's name directly. This was not because there was a problem in their relationship, but that he was protecting her in his own way. The 227 incident made Xiao Zhan experience unprecedented pressure and challenges, and his image in front of the public was also greatly affected. This experience taught him to be more cautious in dealing with his colleagues, friends and fans. During the filming of The Sea in My Dream, he treated Li Qin with more care and consideration, fearing that he would bring her unnecessary trouble and pressure if he was not careful. Xiao Zhan knows that every word and every action in the entertainment industry may be overinterpreted and even cause unnecessary controversy. Therefore, during the promotion period, he tried to avoid talking too much about the emotional scenes between the two, and even when answering questions related to Li Qin, he was particularly cautious. This is not because of their estranged relationship, but out of protection and respect for her. On the set, Xiao Zhan always tried his best to provide support and help to Li Qin. He would pay close attention to her emotional changes and give her warmth and encouragement when she needed it. This silent care and support showed his more mature side and also let people see a more responsible Xiao Zhan. Although the 227 incident brought many challenges to Xiao Zhan, it also made him more resilient and mature in the face of difficulties. He proved with his actions that even after the storm, he can still move forward strongly, protect the people around him with his heart, and continue to bring more wonderful works to the audience. In an interview, when the reporter mentioned the criticism of him on the internet, Xiao Zhan's eyes flashed with a hint of nervousness. It was not until the reporter explained that everyone was scolding the characters in the play that he breathed a sigh of relief and showed a long-lost smile. At this moment, it seemed to tell the story deep in his heart and his fear of cyber violence. As a public figure, Xiao Zhan has become extremely sensitive to online comments after experiencing the 227 incident. He knows that an unintentional word may trigger a storm of public opinion and even cause great trouble and harm to him and the people around him. Therefore, when the reporter mentioned the criticism, Xiao Zhan's first reaction was nervousness. This subconscious reaction revealed his deep fear of cyber violence. This interview is undoubtedly a test of his psychological defense line. After hearing the reporter's explanation, he showed a relieved look, and the relieved expression and long-lost smile made people feel extremely distressed. Behind this smile is the long-hidden fragility and helplessness in his heart. Cyber violence has brought a long-term psychological shadow to Xiao Zhan, but he still chooses to face it bravely and meet every challenge with a positive attitude. The smile and optimism he showed in public were actually the result of his constant struggle with fear and pressure in his heart. This interview allowed people to see a more real side of Xiao Zhan, a Xiao Zhan who is both strong and fragile. He used his own experience to tell everyone that in the face of cyber violence, despite fear and anxiety, one must still face it bravely and strive to find inner peace and strength. Xiao Zhan's courage and persistence are undoubtedly the best inspiration for himself and all those who follow him. Through these experiences, Xiao Zhan not only learned how to protect himself in the storm, but also learned how to cherish the people around him. His growth is not only a personal transformation, but also a deep reflection on the current situation in the entertainment industry. The 227 incident brought great challenges and pressure to Xiao Zhan, making him deeply aware of the destructive power of cyber violence and the ruthlessness of public opinion. After experiencing these storms, he gradually learned how to protect himself in a chaotic environment and was no longer easily swayed by the voices of the outside world. At the same time, he began to cherish those who have always supported and accompanied him. Whether it is family, friends, or partners, Xiao Zhan has been dedicated to maintaining these precious relationships and trying to avoid unnecessary harm to them. In these experiences, Xiao Zhan showed a more mature side. He has learned to face all kinds of doubts and criticisms with a more rational and calm attitude, and is no longer easily affected by external voices. He knows that as a public figure, he must not only stick to his beliefs, but also be responsible to his fans and audiences. Therefore, he always sticks to his original intention and proves himself with his works and strength. Xiao Zhan's growth is not only a personal transformation, but also a reflection on the current situation of the entire entertainment industry. He uses his own experience to remind everyone that star chasing should be rational and respect the work and life of artists. Behind every artist, there are unknown efforts and contributions. They are also ordinary people with their own emotions and fragility. I hope that everyone can have more understanding and tolerance in the process of star chasing, and less unwarranted accusations and attacks. Through these baptisms of wind and rain, Xiao Zhan has become stronger and more mature. He proved with his actions that as long as he sticks to his original intention and faces it bravely, he can find his own tranquility and strength in the storm. His story not only inspires himself, but also brings hope and enlightenment to all those who follow him. Let us work together to create a harmonious network environment so that every artist can bloom freely in the sun. Xiao Zhan's story may be just a microcosm of the entertainment industry, but it reminds us that love and support are always the most important. Let us look forward to more wonderful works from Xiao Zhan, and at the same time send our sincerest wishes to him and Li Qin. In this fast-paced information age, the internet has become an indispensable part of our lives. However, online violence and false statements have also followed, bringing unspeakable pressure and distress to many artists. Xiao Zhan's experience shows us that as public figures, they also have a fragile side and need our understanding and tolerance. Through Xiao Zhan's story, we see the tenacity and growth of a person in the face of tremendous pressure. After experiencing the storm, he still sticks to his original intention and responds to doubts with his strength and works. He tells us with his actions that no matter what difficulties we face, as long as we stick to ourselves, we will surely usher in light. As audiences and fans, we should treat every artist with rationality and kindness. We can like their works and support their efforts, but we must also respect their private lives and avoid causing unnecessary harm to them. Only in a harmonious online environment can artists truly create and live without worries. Let us work together to convey positive energy and create a friendly online environment. I hope every artist can bloom freely in the sun and show their best side. Xiao Zhan's story reminds us that love and support are their driving force and our common responsibility. Let us look forward to more wonderful works from Xiao Zhan in the future, and send our sincerest blessings to him and Li Qin. May they find happiness and peace in their respective careers and lives, and use their talents and efforts to bring us more touching and joy.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.